public health was turned into a political issue in the Philippines, and Vice President Leni Robredo lamented it is the children who now bear the burden of older people's problems. Malacanang has made yet another prediction that the decades-old communist insurgency would soon end, saying the Duterte administration's reforms are addressing corruption, one of the issues raised by the rebels against the government. Presidential Communications Secretary Martin Andonar said President Rodrigo Duterte is working to attain peace by undertaking landmark socio-economic reforms and cleansing the bureaucracy of corruption. Malacanang has made yet another prediction that the decades-old communist insurgency would soon end, saying the Duterte administration's reforms are addressing corruption, one of the issues raised by the rebels against the government. Presidential Communications Secretary Martin Andonar said President Rodrigo Duterte is working to attain peace by undertaking landmark socio-economic reforms and cleansing the bureaucracy of corruption. 4 months after the 2019 midterm elections, the Supreme Court SC ordered the Commission on Elections Comelec to proclaim Shirlyn Nograles as the duly elected representative of the 1st District of South Cotabato. Duterte Youth Chairman Ronald Cardema recently made a move to end his own congressional bid, but is this the end of the road for the embattled former Youth Commission head? At every turn, Cardema's efforts to gain a seat in the House of Representatives were challenged by election lawyer Emil Marañon, who asked the Commission on Elections to cancel Cardema's nomination, block Duterte Youth's new nominees, and cancel the party's registration. The Congressional Spouses Foundation, Incorporated CSFI, under its new president and chairperson Republican Lani Cayetano of the 1st District of Taguig, will launch a fundraising art exhibit Pinto sa Kongreso, an art appreciation exhibit at the House of Representatives in Quezon City on Monday, September 23. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources DENR welcomed volunteers for coastal clean-up activities on Saturday, September 21, but maintains that local government units LGUs nationwide must still be the prime solid waste management movers in their respective areas of jurisdiction to address the garbage problem. All those behind the tragic death of Philippine Military Academy PMA Cadet 4th Class Darwin Dormitorio, allegedly due to hazing, will be made accountable for this incident, Armed Forces of the Philippines AFP Chief of Staff, General Benjamin Madrigal Jr. said Sunday. President Rodrigo Duterte will veto the proposed PHP 4.1 trillion national budget for 2020 if he thinks it violates the Constitution, Malacanang said. Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles made this assurance after ALBA Republican Joey Salceda bared that each lawmaker at the House of Representatives will be receiving PHP 100 million under the proposed 2020 national budget. Foreign Affairs Secretary Teodoro Locsin Jr. on Sunday defended the alleged order to refuse grants and aid from other countries who voted to approve a United Nations Human Rights Council UNHRC resolution calling for probe on the Philippines' drug war killings. Chief Public Attorney Persida Acosta is bristling and repeatedly being blamed for the re-emergence of infectious diseases in the country, and her voice can almost be heard in social media. Trolls are out using the Department of Health's alleged outbreaks. Acosta posted on Twitter on Saturday, 2 days after the DOH announced the re-emergence of polio in the country after almost 2 decades. Senator Leila de Lima on Sunday lamented how corruption and abuse deprived reformed convicts the opportunity to earn time allowances based on good conduct. He was supposed to meet his friends when he crashed his motorcycle to avoid hitting a dog that suddenly crossed the street in Borongan City, Eastern Samar. Kobe Andre Tejero was brought to a hospital in this provincial capital where he died 5 days later on August 20 due to severe head injuries. He was only 17.